Shall we start? Going back. Good afternoon, everyone. We are from team 1Team1Dream. We're actually presenting our application for iCreate Mobility Challenge 2012 called Project. Project is actually the first tracker for NUS students, and we are going to share with you some what we have done. First, I want to introduce myself. Is Quang Phu. I'm from school called NUS, and this is my college time, also from the same school. The other two guys actually overseas us, and actually they can get today. Well, first I want to go to the agenda. Firstly, I will want to give a brief introduction on the application, the context and demand why we come up with the solution and application. Third is some exclusive features that we believe that we can make the project stand out, and some technical information and expected future enhancements due to some time constraints. During 1 month, we actually participate in some internship. Actually, we just gonna have time in the weekend, so we don't have time. So, and 6, the demo and Q&A. First, I want to introduce Project. Project is an Android application we actually designed for NUS students at this time, meaning that every student has to key in their NUS ID and password to log into the application. This is an application to manage the projects. The project here in terms of course projects and some CCA activities like co-curricular activities. And the reason why we come up with the solution here, because after 3 years studying, we actually experienced a lot of difficulties and a lot of troubles, and almost like every single course actually has some projects going on. So we think it's very important we have some applicants to solve the problem. And with some on-demand features, we do believe the Project will effectively solve some issues of the project management. And what are issues and what are on-demand features, we will list out on the next slides. And yeah, well, this presentation will figure out why, how, and what is Project. The first part is the context and demand. Yeah, this is the time I want to to introduce why I have come up with the solution and what are the motivations that made us to come with the application. Firstly, we think that in every project mostly comprises around 4 or 5 people participating in the same team. So it's very common we have different timing, and the timing keep changing. For example, my team leader actually asked me, "Hey guys, you're gonna send me your available time tomorrow. We can meet." So I say, "Yeah, well, I can make it from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. tomorrow." But after 15 minutes, my dad just called me that, "Guys, you need to make it for tomorrow family breakfast around 7 a.m. So you need to make it." So I had to send the message to my team leader again saying, "It's possible. It's not possible for me to make it tomorrow. So we can make it from the afternoon onward, something." Then and I have to send the email to him. Then after 5 minutes, then my boyfriend calls, my girlfriend calls. Actually, I need to change. And it's really troublesome for my team leader to consolidate and to summarize and to decide what is the timing for him to meet and actually to decide what the task going on. So I think the first issue in the project management is different and keep changing timing. So we actually hope that Project will solve the issue by to allow the members to update, to keep modifying and keep notifying his available timing on the fly, on the go. Secondly is the meeting and task and planning. Sometimes it's very incohesive, unnotified. Something like when a meeting is changed, then the team leaders, they have to inform all the team members, 5 persons or 6 persons. So sometimes if the person, they miss the email. So it's really troublesome for him to come to the wrong time, to the wrong place. And we really hope the Project will solve the issue by make sure that all the members are being notified through the phones. And the third issue is the event calendars and timeline maps. For example, every single person has his own calendar. So sometimes he has some conflicts, some clashing among the members. So we truly hope that M Project will provide a single platform, the common calendar, the common timeline for everyone to see. It's like visual and visible for everyone to see at the same time. And last but not least, we actually think the conversation sometimes has some conflicts, and we do believe that we have a lot of means in communication today, like email, SMS, Gtalk, Gmail, Yahoo, something, a lot of things, Skype. And we do believe that it's very troublesome for us to communicate in many ways. So we hope that a good application also serve the purpose of communication and keep track on the messages, on the offline messages and real-time chatting. So that's what we actually expect Project to work on. That's actually the reason why we come up with a solution on Project, and now I want to pass it on to my colleague to share we think that some exclusive features that make our project good and attractive to our people to use.
So thank you for your presentation. So next, I would like to share to you the exclusive feature that we think that M Project is stand out. So first of all, is that clean design, because our principle when we design M Project is this project must have a good design. So what is good design mean? In our team definition, a good design is user friendly. That means this application, the user have to find it easy to use. At the first time the user use our application, they must have find it very easy to use, very easy to navigate among all the functionalities. We also experience some application have many good functionalities, but have not good design and very hard to navigate between among the functionality. So all the apps will not be successful, not attractive to another people. Moreover, because of the size of the phone, as you know, the size of the phone is very small when comparing it to the tablet or the computer. So we have to utilize every pixel of the phone to embed all the functionalities of our app, so to make the user feel comfortable when they use our application. So that's why we pay a lot of attention on design to make it nice and easy to use. So as you see on the screen, our application basically based on the tab view. So every tab will serve the main functionality. So it's very easy for the user, because if they want to use the functionality, they just click on the tab, they change everything they want. And moreover, inside the tab, most of the information we make it in the list view. So I think it's also comfortable for the user to move down and move up to see all the information, and the font, the size, everything is made very clean, so the user will feel it very nice to use our app. So that's why this clean design will make our application stand out. So next, I want to talk more about the upcoming events. This one is also one of the most important feature of our application. This one is the dashboard, and the dashboard contains of two tabs. One of this is the upcoming event. We make it. This tab will show all the information of the upcoming events in the next 7 days, 1 week, because we think 7 days is long enough, and also is short enough for all the member can keep track of what is the next important event. The event here in the mean of the task and the meeting. Yeah, so they cannot miss out any important day any important meeting or deadline. So next, I want to talk about the calendar interaction. This calendar interaction contains of two cases. The first one is the month view, and the second is the day view. This calendar interaction, when the user click on the project, this one inside the project detail. So first time the user click on the project, this calendar will appear. So for the month view calendar, you see it will consolidate all the event, all the information of the event, and if in this day it have the event, it will be in the red highlighted. So it's very easy for the member of the team can see which day got a deadline or which day got a meeting. Moreover, they can click more on the detail. They can see more in when they click on the meeting or the task.
Can I just have a feedback? If you refer to the current screenshot and as well as the previous screen, I think it's good to have some meaningful sample data there. Because if you have this thing like new Lala, it doesn't make sense to me. So like things like gas commune, I don't know like that. So it might make more sense for you to have some sort of like real data.
Yeah.
So it makes more sense for people to actually try to understand what the app is doing.
Yeah.
So same goes for the next slide as well. and I think you talk about all these features, and I think the UI is nice. So I think to me personally, I think what I want to really see is show the demo.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
When you show a demo, I can see for myself. I can really try to convince myself that the UI is nice.
Yeah. We will finish the slide and we come to the demo quickly. Yeah. And so for the day view calendar, we make it for the user to add his or her busy hour, so they can easily edit or delete his or her busy hour. So and just one click, then it can synchronize that our team member can see or the team leader can see.
Right, correct. That's what you say. With one click, you can do this action, right? The best way to show me this is to show me a demo. I really want to see this.
Actually, this is just the features. Actually,
yeah.
Just want to introduce.
I like the screenshots, and I'm very convinced that you have a nice UI. I just want to see this thing working.
We're all waiting to see it.
Exactly.
Just want to.
I'm excited. I want to see your UI.
Sorry, I just want to list all the features, so we little bit exclusive.
Just click through. Just click through, and you can list them and show us at the same time. We have a bigger impact that way because we can't remember everything you're saying anyway.
It's a master plan.
Master plan tracking looks fantastic.
And there's messaging.
Wow. Okay.
There's some type of information.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yes.
That's
keep going. If you've got any more.
Some aspect of future enhancements, like we are going to have some group chatting, some group discussion, and synchronize the meeting hours with the study timetable on iCreate. Yeah, due to some time constraint. So we're going to have some demo. We actually assume that the project has 3 members. We need to use 2 phones and 1 emulator.
It's a very cute device. Yeah. What device is that?
Wi-Fi S.
Can you just hold it up?
Wildfire S, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, Wildfire. Oh, I never heard of that one. I got Wildfire, but I don't have a Wildfire S.
It's like 200 plus.
200, yeah.
Is it smaller? Is it just
Just
like
40
ratio?
No, I think that it should be around this size. It's a quite a small device.
Oh,
But when projected on the screen, it seems smaller. Thank you.
nice. Yeah. That's fine.
And is this a Galaxy Ace?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
This is the third device. This is the third phone, but actually we don't have
Okay.
phones.
Okay, good.
And we are going to use an account of my friend who just graduated and he doesn't need air anymore. So we just do.
So we can see his password. We didn't find it.
Graduated is okay.
So the first thing is after you log in, you will see the dashboard. This is the dashboard. The dashboard comprises of the two tabs. The first tab, the project. The second tab is the upcoming. Because this guy is new, so he doesn't have anything in the list of all the projects. And next is the upcoming. And you can see here, the two phones he actually is they are actually participating in some projects. For example, this is myself, this is my friend. I'm leading two projects, and I'm joining one project as a member. I have the same thing too. So right now we want to demo how we add new project. Add a project, we just click on the add button, key the title. Short name. You can choose through the dialog some category and description. This is not compulsory. And click done. Yeah, this is a new project. Actually, the new project is actually blank, and we are going to show you. Actually, we can show you the new project, but actually it's blank, so it has nothing to show. So we want to introduce some dumb data we actually have here in iCreate challenge. Can you help me to go in? Firstly, after you click in the calendar, click in project, you will see the first default page, the calendar. It shows you all the calendar view, and you can see the highlighted days actually has some events. Sorry, this is actually the unmeaningful name. Can you help me to go to one meeting? This is the icon for meeting, and this is the briefcase, actually the icon for task. Can you just change the name? It's a bit the new name. Make it a meaningful name. Yeah, and on the other side,
can you change the start time?
Change the start time. And this is the notification he will receive.
Let's see the start time.
Click done. Click done. And on notification. Yeah. Can you go back to the?
So on the Samsung device, can you click on iCreate challenge? And go to today. So the meeting time should have updated as well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're gonna show you how we can actually add the busy hours. Can you show me how to add the busy hours? This is a daily calendar. The yellow rows actually show you that there's somebody actually busy in this time. If you want to see who is busy, you can long click on that and see the name of list of people who are actually busy in this time. And we want to for example, I want to tell everybody that I'm busy in this time. Just click on that. Can you the asterisk here actually meaning that you are busy this time, just to differentiate you from other people. Yeah. So
hang on, I have a question. So the asterisk there shows that I'm busy at this time. How does it know I'm busy? Is it from my phone calendar or from other projects?
This is the project iCreate challenge.
Yes.
And
what does the yellow with the asterisk mean?
Asterisk means there's somebody actually busy in this slot. This is a 30-minute slot.
Somebody in a project is busy at this slot.
The asterisk says that at least me busy in this time. And it doesn't have the asterisk. Sorry, the star.
How does it know I'm busy? Is it from my calendar?
We can long click and see the name of the people.
That's because I added it. You added it earlier.
Yeah. No, actually, you can see the asterisk mean that you're busy.
Yes. How does it know I'm busy? Is it because I told it earlier
Yeah.
before, or is it because it's taking from my other projects that I'm involved in, or is it taking from my manually add? Okay, so it doesn't. I can't tell from my calendar or from other projects I'm involved in that I have a different project meeting at 3 p.m.
Yeah, from this part.
Okay.
No personal.
Okay.
So when you click save, you can add people. And you can see. That 2 persons. Busy this thing. So is there anything else on calendar?
Is there a reason why you don't just put the people's names there and you have to click, you have to come up?
Let's say if the project comprises of 10 people, so it's very hard to navigate, to see, to clear, so to make clear. So I do believe that this, and if it's overflow, then we can have the scroll down too.
Okay.
Now, the next thing is the planning. First time we didn't think to make the master plan, but from the point of the project leader, we actually think like we need some all-around view of the project, what's going on, what stage we are in. So we make a list view of all the stages we actually be in. And actually, this is very easy to edit. And the green box, I mean the blue box, shows that we're actually in this stage. Can you go in the plan? This is the information of the plan within a stage. You can add new plan by click add. Yeah. So now we're gonna the messages is for chatting, but I would like to introduce you the info tab first. Firstly, this is the members of the project. Currently, it has 2 members. First one is myself, and second one is Tan. So firstly, we want to add new member. This is the new device, my friends. So just key in his ID. And you can set him as a manager by clicking the green button each time, but we don't want him to be the project leader, so we just, and then he's actually added. If there's some exceptions, like the ID is wrong or something is mismatched, then it will send you an exception, a prompt. You can see in the evaluator is showing he's participating in a new project called iCreate challenge. The two icons showing the nearest meeting and the nearest task going on. And now I want to go back to the information. And firstly, I want to see the information of my friend. Let's say Tan, I can send a message to him. Send him as a member or a manager, or remove him from the group. Let's say I want to send him a message. Just type thing. Can you help me to clear the notification here first? Then you will receive a message. I think this is very important because whenever you receive an email, you may not be noticed that there's an email going on, but you always hold your phone. So we truly believe that when you receive a notification, you will not miss that. So that's why we hope that we will resolve the conversation issue, and whenever you go back to the message, you will see all the records. And the timestamp here is saying the time in Singapore time, I guess. And the nearest conversation will be on top.
The messages is one-to-one only, is it? Or can I message to
as we mentioned before, we will develop the group chatting in future if we have time. So because at this stage we have time to do some time constraint. Because we are in the chatting mode, so we don't receive the notification.
Okay, looks good. Anything else you want to tell us before we ask questions?
So you have your own server for sending the messages?
Yeah, we are using server set messages.
C2DM?
Actually, yeah, we use
C2DM.
Yeah, the Google something. And one more thing I'd like to add is something like when we update or we remove the meeting, we also receive the notification saying there's something going on in the project. You need to check it out. Yeah, I think that's about it. Yeah, and the notification will be sent to all members, not just one person. You can show one that you can see 2 persons here.
So notifications go to all members, but at the moment the messaging is one-to-one.
Yeah.
Okay. Very good.
I think, I'm not sure how to put this the right way, but I think you've built the wrong thing.
Yeah.
You've built a calendaring availability system that has chat and a couple of project lists. But why would I use this instead of all the competition that's out there, like Basecamp and Asana and Productive and Google Calendar, for instance, for the availability piece?
Yeah, as we believe that I think the busy hour synchronization is simple enough, and it's like easy enough for everyone just to key into remove to update his tab.
So why would I? So put yourself in the shoes of a user, and you'd probably do this for yourself, I'm sure. Have a calendar already, right? Whether it's a Gmail calendar or whatever kind of calendar that already has your schedule, and now you have to manage a second calendar and put all that stuff in there. So when probably the first one you have already has your availability data to schedule meetings. Like I know Gmail does that. So why would I want to use this instead of Gmail calendar?
So because actually this calendar will embedded inside the application. So beside the calendar, our application have much more functionality. Because I think it's convenient for them that they just go on this application, they go to chatting, and they also use our calendar instead of the audio calendar. So that's just one functionality that we added in.
I guess I'm not really seeing it.
So you have no integration whatsoever with any other calendar?
That's what we are expecting. Like first time we hope that actually we can synchronize with a study timetable from NUS. Well, at this time we don't have much time enough to integrate it. Actually, that's what we are expecting to synchronize from HTC calendar or Samsung calendar or Google calendar. I think that's a perfect one. But I think this due to some time constraint actually because I think we're gonna have enough time during the weekends because it's the internship thing. So okay. Yeah, I think this is just the idea first. Yeah.
I think the most important calendar you need to sync with is your own other project calendars. Because if I'm involved in 3 projects, it's obvious that if I have a meeting today from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m., I can't be in another project.
Right.
So that's the first thing you need to do to make this even marginally useful. Otherwise, it doesn't make sense. I might as well use Google Calendar.
You're right.
So otherwise, I see what you're trying to do in terms of a scheduling app. I think the easiest thing to do is to rename it from Project Tracker to Project Scheduler, and then it kind of more fits what you're trying to do here. But beyond that, I tend to agree with Ben that you are kind of just re-implementing the basic functions of the Android OS in terms of a calendar and messaging system again, and a to-do list. I mean, these are things that if I just bought my Android phone immediately, I can already do. So it's a good overall effort at creating an integrated app that communicates with other people using the same apps. But in my opinion, you have to go quite a bit further than that to make it actually useful and distinct from even the basic features that come with the phone.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Well, who do you guys view as your competition?
Sorry, me the two other guys.
Who do you think your competitors are in this space?
I mean, on or out of the market.
Okay, let me actually let me put it this way then. Instead of asking you a question, let me just kind of make a statement for you to consider. You need to go out and do some research on what other products do similar things, and then do some analysis on what weaknesses those other things have, and how you're going to come to market with something that is going to be better than, improve on those weaknesses or do something that's different. I think, yeah, like Alvin said, you've got a lot further to go to sort of help be effective on managing a project, because that's just a really complex thing to do. And there's a lot of amazing products out there that do that right now. So it's a pretty competitive space, to put it lightly. So I think a good exercise for you might be to start with a competitive analysis. And if this is really something that you want to get into, then it's a pretty massive undertaking. And you got to really, really carefully think about how you're going to go about that undertaking, if you are.
I see. The first time we also see that it's just campus-wide, so there's a lot of constraints, like we're using the counting host, so it's just like possible to use the chatting, the databases within the campus, and using the NUS account. So I believe it has a lot of constraints at this time.
Yeah, I mean, I think as a technical exercise, I think you guys have shown that you have some skills, some good skills, and the capability to build something. But the technical exercise has to be met with, if you intend for this to be used, even by yourselves, I think, has to be met with sort of real life usability. And so you've exercised the technical side, but I think the real life usability part is just not really there. So I congratulate you on the technical side, but I think you've got a lot of work to do on the usability side.
I think just to add on, to maybe help you a bit with the thought process behind what both of them mentioned. Currently, okay, based on your own experience, how many calendars are you managing already? I'm assuming you have your school IVLE calendar, right, which lists your course timetable.
Yes.
You have maybe your phone calendar. Okay, you have your Facebook event calendar. You have maybe even another Google calendar. So already you have, on average, a person has about 3 to 4 calendars to manage in their lives. Why would they have one more calendar to input more data that is already existing on all these other platforms? Okay, if you can actually pool all this data into your application, it will be very useful. Then you'll have a proper scheduling assistant that has proper timing without having you to manually put in all your different, events from your different calendars. So I think this is the big point that's missing in your application, the big lack in your application.
Thanks.
But yeah, the execution is fantastic. It's just some things need to be changed.
All right, guys. Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.